What's up everybody, Neon Luxray here, and today I've got another top 10 video for you guys. This is going to be my top 10 favorite Pokemon. First, I just want to say this is probably the most work I've ever put into a video, so I really hope you guys enjoy this one. I figure this is something I gotta have up if I'm gonna make YouTube videos about Pokemon, because you guys gotta know. Alright, here we go. Number 10 is Staraptor. So, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond. I was probably about 10 when I bought that. So when I first saw the wild Pokemon, I thought I gotta catch every single one of them. And my first catch was Starly. And I raised that Starly all the way from level 2 till we took on the Pokemon League. And I still, to this day, it's just been one of my favorites. I still think it's one of the best generational birds that they ever came up with. It has a great move pool. I remember being surprised when it learned close combat, and it's overall just a great Pokemon. Number 9 is the signature Pokemon of Cynthia, the Sinnoh League champion, Garchomp. Garchomp is just, I think, the best design of any dragon type to this point. He looks like a shark, but I mean, he's a land shark. He's got a great move pool. He has a 4x weakness to ice, which is really not great when Ice Beam is such a common move, but he can overcome it well. And he got a new Mega Evolution, but he's probably the only Pokemon that is better than his Mega. So, he's very, very strong. And overall, he's just one of the best ever. At number 8, we have yet another Sinnoh Pokemon, Darkrai. Darkrai is an amazing looking Pokemon. He was my favorite for a while, before I actually bought any of the games, just looking at all the artwork. I think he's got a great design. His concept is kind of cool, the Nightmare Pokemon, so he's got a great move pool. Dark Void is one of the best moves in the game. It can put anything to sleep. Combine that with his ability, Bad Dreams, I think, is what it's called, and he just is constantly doing damage and doesn't let you attack at all. He's just an incredible Pokemon, and there's a reason he's called a legendary. At number 7, we finally have a Pokemon that's not from Sinnoh, Talonflame. Talonflame is the best generational bird that they have come up with yet. After seeing all the flying normal types every time, it was so cool to see a flying fire type. Which gives him even better moves. He can use Flare Blitz and Brave Bird, which makes him crazy strong. The Gale Wings ability gives him priority to his flying type moves. And he also has Flame Body, which makes him great for breeding, because not only can he fly, but he can help your eggs hatch faster. So overall, great to use in-game. At number 6, we have what I believe is the only non-legendary Pokemon to get its own movie, Lucario. Lucario is a huge fan favorite all around because he was just so well designed and a hit just from the beginning. His Aura Sphere, his signature move, it just looks incredible watching videos of it and in the game. He's so fun to use. I remember in the original games you got him from an egg in Iron Island. You hatched a Riolu and had to evolve it. Evolving Riolu is a pain, but is so worth it just because Lucario is a great Pokemon. And it got a Mega in Gen 6 too, and that also is just extremely well designed and super fun to use. At number 5, we have my very first starter Pokemon, the final evolution, Infernape. Infernape is a cool looking Pokemon. He came out when firefighting was still a pretty unique combination for starters, before it just became overused with Tepig and his whole evolutionary line. But Infernape has the Iron Fist ability, which powers up all punching moves. And since he can learn Thunder Punch, it provides great coverage to both flying and water. And he's also just got an incredible design. And the whole idea of a fighting fire monkey is really cool. And I think Nintendo did a really good job with this one. It turned out great. At number 4, we have my favorite final evolution of any grass starter, Sceptile. Sceptile has just the most personality of any design, I think. He just looks like the cool, laid-back kind of Pokemon. His whole evolutionary line is amazing. Trico is an adorable little lizard. Grovyle is my favorite mid-stage evolution. And Sceptile is just such a strong-looking Pokemon. Leaf Blade looks like it was just completely made for him. It's the perfect move. He looks so good using it, and he gets it pretty early on, so it's fun to use throughout the game. You can pretty much take out anything with Sceptile. Even when he's resisted, he's still strong. At number 3, we have my favorite water type, Weasel. Weasel is another design that just has a lot of personality. Just looking at him, he looks like competitive, ready to fight kind of Pokemon. He's also adorable at the same time. And he's got some really cool moves, Aqua Jet and Water Gun, obviously Hydro Pump. The only reason he's not higher on this list is because I'm really not a fan of his evolution Floatzel. So I always have a hard time evolving him, and he's not really that strong as it is, being a first stage evolution. So I still love him so much, but he'd be a little higher if Floatzel was a better evolution. If there was any question, my number 1 pick is Luxray. Yeah, there's no surprises here. Luxray, I think, is just so well designed. It's by far my favorite Pokemon. I love the electric type as a whole, so Luxray having the electric type just makes it that much better. It's surprising to me that it doesn't have the dark type, but I could see that in a future Mega Evolution, which would be pretty cool. And also, his entire evolutionary line is very well put together. I actually spent about a month Masuda breeding for a shiny Shinx. It took me a little over 4,000 eggs, so I would definitely call that dedication, and when my shiny Shinx finally popped out, it was well worth it, because Luxray is just the greatest Pokemon, in my opinion. Hey everyone, before I end this video, I just want to flash up a couple honorable mentions real quick. These Pokemon didn't quite make it, but I still like them a lot. Also, if you like this video, please drop a like and maybe even subscribe. Comment your favorite Pokemon down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.